What's up everyone, Naveems here, going back to another video. Let's get right to it. So in this video I'm going to be talking about something special.
We're taking the lead.
So about a week ago, this mod turned 3 years old, as most of you guys know actually. But if you guys didn't know, the mod turned 3 years old, and now you know because I just told you. A lot has changed during these 3 years on Zam. First off, we reached 50,000 players who have connected to our mod on February 15th, 2016, and hopefully they had a great time with us. Second of all, there's still people playing the mod nowadays, which means they really love Zam and they love playing with their friends and other players in this community. There's people who have left this community due to various reasons, but the thing to think about is they will either return to the mod in the future or this was in fact their last visit with us. You will never know if they will return to the mod, you'll just have to wait and find out yourself what will happen. So that means, you know, like, let's say for example, like, you know, like someone you truly love, you know, like, just like leave Zam one day and just decides, oh hey, I'm never gonna return to the mod. Well hey, guess what? You're gonna have to find yourself another friend or try to persuade that friend that you love so much to come back to the mod. So that's why I said you'll just have to wait and find out in the future to see if they will return back to the mod. Third of all, with all your guys' support and donations, the servers are still alive, and look where we're at. 3 years. Way to go, guys. Let's aim for more years to come. I mean, that's everyone's goal. I mean, they just want to keep Zam alive. And let's keep Zam alive for as long as we can. There we go, I just said it, see? Keep up the great work, guys. We also got to experience many updates on the mod where there were the good updates and the bad updates. The thing to think about is there were the good updates where people didn't have to experience any problems at all unless it was something that was fixable, which it always was. Then there were the bad updates where people either had to deal with the nonsense that was implemented in that update, or they would just leave the mod until something was changed in that update, or until the next update came into play. We also got to experience many VIP and MVP events, weekends that we've had in the past 3 years. There were awesome VIP and MVP weekends that I've experienced and we've had or held. I don't think there were any bad VIP or MVP events that I've experienced and that we've held. But if you guys have experienced a good or review bad VIP and MVP event, feel free to comment down below if you want. In honor of the mod turn, this means something to me. Hopefully you guys feel the same way. Moving on. Today, April 9th, 2016, is in fact my 3rd year anniversary being a part of the mod. 3 years ago today was my first ever connection with the mod. Last year I did a 2-year Zam anniversary where I shared with you all my memories, I told you all about myself, I answered your guys' question, I told you all where I started, and I told you all other notes I had in mind. Now that a year has passed, I managed to get more screenshots, I've met many people and made so many friends in this community, and we've managed to reach 50,000 players who have connected to the mod. And I hope this community grows to become the next big thing. I might be sharing with you all some more memories, I'll have to think about that, but for now, that's all I gotta say. At first, I thought this was just gonna be another mod where I would just play for a little bit and then leave and never return. Turns out, I got addicted to the mod where I would play it every single day. I know that I've messed up along the past, but hey, I managed to change myself in the past 3 years. I love playing Zam, but it's come to a point that I can't really have any fun anymore like I used to. There's too many people complaining, and I can't really handle babysitting them. And there's also many tryhards in this community that I can't really handle anymore, but guess what? We have to deal with them. So, getting back to the part of me saying people complaining and me babysitting them.
Friendly Cobra inbound.
That doesn't mean that I'm actually babysitting them. That just means that I'm coming onto the mod and monitoring the servers and making sure that everything's okay. I just felt like using the word babysitting because I think that it felt kind of suitable, although I don't think it feels suitable anymore.
Reloading.
But turns out there are people in this mod who actually complain a lot. They complain everything, mainly items that are implemented on the mod. For example, I've been seeing people ever since I think 1.5 or 1.54 around that time that they've been complaining about HP becoming a huge issue. guess what, guys? HP was added to the mod for a reason, because literally, I mean, you know, if HP was like never a thing, guess what? The survivors would win every single game. People wouldn't play the mod anymore because, you know, I mean, zombies only have 100 HP and they wouldn't be able to, you know, upgrade the health, and I mean, like, the gameplay would be boring because, I mean, you know, like, survivors are just, you know, camping with, like, their OP weapons, and then you guys are just, you know, suffering with, like, 100 HP. Now, since there is HP added to the mod, you're just gonna have to deal with it. I mean, it doesn't matter how many HP they have.
Cobra on the way.
I mean, you know, like, this is like a really like huge issue for like knifers, because, you know, like whenever like someone reaches 350 HP, you're screwed, because I mean, if you don't have like a 500 damage knife, you're screwed. Unless, you know, you're pretty decent at knifing, then I mean, you should have a problem. But I mean, think about it. Just try to, you know, get yourself like a 500 damage knife before they start getting like or like over 350 HP. Then you'll be suitable. So then you wouldn't have to be like sitting there complaining that they have HP, because I mean, you have a 500 damage knife and you can actually kill them. Whereas you're camping, zombies still have a reason to buy HP, because I mean, you're camping on them, and I mean, you know, that's just not fun for them, because I mean, you're just like sitting there, you know, camping with like your OP'd weapons, and then, you know, zombies are, you know, buying HP, and then guess what? You die, and then you start complaining, you know, oh hey, yo, why do you have HP? I mean, you guys just start complaining that they have HP even if you're camping. Look, you camped on them, so they actually had the right to actually buy HP on you, so, you know, there's no point in complaining to them. That's just like an example I've been noticing. And then like another example is people have been like double teaming and triple teaming and quadruple teaming survivors, and like survivors like instantly get pissed off like that. I mean, like, there's like a few people in this mod that have tried, you know, like settling their like being like a rule, like being like, you know, like do like a 1v1 instead, just like make things fair, but people don't listen. They just do what they think is best by, you know, double teaming and triple teaming, quadruple teaming. I mean, literally, I mean, that's their strategy. I mean, you know, if they want to double team, triple team, quadruple team, I mean, that's their strategy. You're just going to have to deal with it. But I mean, there have been people in this mod who have tried, you know, like making the gameplay fair by, you know, saying, oh, hey, please just, you know, like do like 1v1. But guess what? They don't even listen to them. They just do what they think is suitable, and then they just have to deal with it. But I really don't know what to do either. I mean, I just would love to have like maybe like someone step up actually and try to like change up this mod. That's like that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for someone to actually like stand up and actually change the mod so that people will actually listen to you, because I mean, it's hard to get these people to listen to you. That's all I'm gonna say. It is really hard actually to get people to listen to you nowadays. I mean, you know,
death machine spinning up.
But I mean, if there's someone that can, you know, go out there, step up. Because if someone stands up, then the people of this community will actually listen to that person and their ideas, and we'll see if this community will change. Or we don't need anybody to stand up at all, and we'll just have to deal with this nonsense and just go from there. That's just something to think about. Now for my last example, we're going to be talking about camping. Now, there's a few stereotypes when it comes to camping. There's the people who do all the cading, then there's those people who save their money for OP weapons, then there's those people who sometimes cade and sometimes don't cade, and then there's those people who never do anything. Now let's talk about those people that always cade. These are like the people that are like trying to, you know, like keep like the other people like alive, you know, like in like the same camping spot that, you know, like they're in. So like let's say that for example, like that guy who always cades dies. Guess what's gonna happen? That spot's probably gonna fall apart because everybody else in that spot is not gonna, you know, like cade at all, or, you know, survive that long. And you know what that person who caded a lot's gonna do? They're gonna get pissed off, and they're gonna start being like, oh my god, guys, why didn't you cade? I mean, I did everything, and you guys just sat there and did, like, something. And then there's gonna be, like, that one guy who's gonna be like, hey, I sometimes caded. So you don't have to be pissed off at all because I tried helping you out while you were doing all the cading, even though I was sometimes cading, so I deserve some credit. And then that person, who has like the OP weapons is gonna be like, well, you should have maybe, like saved your points for like an overpowered weapon, and you could have been good from there. And then like the person that did nothing would have been like, nah,
Enemy SR-71
you're a
above.
terrible person, yeah, you're just terrible. Why'd you even die? I mean, you're gonna let us all die now because you did everything, and yeah. And then like there's like those other people left who are like either gonna cade or they're not gonna cade and just survive from there. That's just, I don't even know where to go from there. But I mean, think about it. If you're camping with people who actually like save their points just by like an OP weapon, or if you camp with someone who doesn't do any cading at all, why the hell are you camping with them? I mean, they're doing nothing and you're doing practically everything, and they're just, like sitting there, getting their fun, like getting like an AA-12, and then you're just like sitting there like suffering with like your starting loadout still, just being like, why the hell did I spend all my points when, I'm camping with other people, they can actually do all the cading, and then turns out they don't do any cading at all because, you did all the cading, you spent all your points on cades, and, they spent their points on, like, other stuff that's not cades. I mean, why are you camping with them? That's just something to think about. I mean, if you're camping with people like that, it's time to stop. It's time to camp by yourself. This is why I'm actually making this video, to actually try to change people's minds, to try to camp by themselves, or try to camp with someone who's actually trustworthy. I mean, those are like our only options, guys. I mean, there's nothing else that we can actually do. Or, I mean, we can try actually getting people, start cading more often, which is kind of going to be hard because, I mean, there's the new players, and then there's those players who like do nothing, and then there's people who like never cade. It's just like, come on, guys. I mean, it's either you're gonna be camping by yourself or camping with someone trustworthy, or you are trying to change up the community where people actually will cade and will actually help you to survive, not have like these imbeciles you're camping with where one of them's gonna like save points for like overpowered weapons and like another one's gonna do nothing, and then you're just like sitting there doing everything. Why are you camping with them? That's why it's time to change your game plan. I mean, if you're, even if you're like friends with that person, just try. I don't know what to do. I mean, you can continue camping with them, but turns out, who knows? Maybe they might cade for you, maybe they might not cade for you. But what I usually do is, whenever I camp with people, I usually make sure to see if they can actually cade, if they actually buy like the right things at like the right time, and to see how long they can actually survive, and to see what their strategy is when it comes to camping. But no, I've been here for 3 years and I've met so many people who don't even know how to cade. And then I've met those kinds of people where, like whenever I die, they start doing all the cading, and then I get pissed off and I'm sitting there just like, why didn't they cade when I was still alive? I don't know, they probably hate me, so no wonder why they didn't want to cade with me. They probably hated me. So, I don't know, man. That's just something to think about with this community. I mean, we're doing our best to, change this community, but I mean, there's still people, who are just, not listening to us, and they're just doing what, he or she thinks is best, and, we just gotta deal with it. I mean, I would love to see someone actually like stand up and actually try to change this community, because if someone does that, then this community will change to where it will actually be like, fair gameplays, and people won't have to like, cade at like the start of the round, and people actually run for once to get their points, and that people don't have to like hard camp and all that stuff. Just, I don't know, and I just don't even know what else to do with you guys anymore. I've already said enough. I mean, I know that there's like a lot of more examples, but I'm not gonna spend my time talking about it. I just felt like those 3 were like the only like main things that I've been noticing, but I know that there are more examples. I don't want to spend my time talking about them because, I mean, you know, I don't want this video to be really long because, I mean, it's in honor of my 3-year exam anniversary. And I'm kind of pissed off right now after stating those 3 examples of, you know, like what I've noticed and what everyone else has noticed in this mod. I'm already pissed off. I don't want to talk about anything else. Let's just try to finish up this video. So it's been 3 years and I'm still here enjoying every minute on the mod with my friends and other players. I never thought I'd be this far into ZAM, but unfortunately I am, and it's mainly because of you guys. I'd like to say goodbye to those who have left this community. We will never know if they decide to come back in the future. But as I always say, you just gotta wait and find out if they will return or won't return. I'd also like to give a shout out to those people who are still here to rock on and have fun on the servers and to enjoy your future. That's all. That's why I actually make these videos. You know, to bring support of this mod and try to help these people out. And yeah, that's why I make these videos. And I'm just glad that there are still people here nowadays. Thanks for everything, and hopefully I'll be able to do a 4-year anniversary special next year. Feel free to celebrate my 3rd-year anniversary if you guys want. I'm not trying to, make you guys celebrate it, but I mean, if you want, celebrate it if you want. I really don't care. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, peace out.
Changing mag!